Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. And through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and also an update on our $1 Million Challenge at the end, so please stay tuned. In the previous video we did a stock update for ticker symbol MMAT where we looked at dark pools, and we also did a query in terms of classification for SEC, so please refer back to the previous video for that. So today's stock analysis is for OCGN Ocugen. This is a stock that has been featured on the channel a few times, and we can see it's had a good week. It was up in excess of 15% on the week and close to 5% up on the Friday. And we can see here on the screen, this is a stock that I have invested in with an average price of around about $6.39. Currently up almost 25%, so it is a stock I'm holding for quite a while with a target price of in excess of $9. Right now we can see there has been some good news. There was a presentation, and there've also been some important updates which we're going to have a look at now. Let's have a look at the technical rating for the chart. So we can see here on the week it was very close to 17% up. On the week, on the day, on the Friday close of play, it was also very close to 5% up, and we can see here the technical rating is 4, which is referring to OCGN as an average performer in the overall market. It has been a little bit volatile, but on a positive, it is one of the stocks in the biotechnology sector, and it's outperforming 99% of them. So we're going to have a look at the support and resistance now. So on the screen here we can see support is around about $6.51 with resistance on a high of $15.97, but the other resistance zone is currently right now around about $7.87. I do believe it could easily break this $7.87 resistance fairly soon. There is some good news. There was a presentation and there was announcement of financial results on the Friday. On terms of volume, we can see volume was in excess of 30 million. So the next headline on the screen you'll be able to see is the update from Ocugen with regard to second quarter 2021 earnings, August the 6th. And the headline here is Ocugen, which is a biopharmaceutical company focusing on discovering and developing commercial gene therapies to cure blind disease and also to look at a vaccine to save lives from COVID-19, today reported their second quarter 2021 results. So let's have a look at a summary of these results. So on this next screen here we can see the business highlights with regard to Covaxin. The key headlines I want to draw your attention to is they are in closing stages of phase 3 trial for Covaxin, currently demonstrating 77.8% efficacy against COVID-19, 93.4% efficacy against severe COVID-19, 63% efficacy against asymptomatic COVID-19, 65.2% efficacy against the Delta variant, which is very, very important. So second bullet point, just to summarize, Barrett Biotech, which is the partner company, has got rights to develop, manufacture and commercialize Covaxin into Canada. So that was the other breaking news that did cause a positive spike in the share price. Third bullet point down, which is important for Ocugen, is discussions are currently underway with the US Food and Drug Administration, and the company is still in the process of proceeding with a strategy in terms of a license application and pathway determining the requirements of the US-based clinical trials. So this is something as shareholders we need to keep an eye on. If once we get through this stage, my prediction is for this to break $11-12 easily. And then finally at the bottom here we can see the company's development activities in terms of retinal diseases based on its breakthrough for modified gene therapy platforms, and that is with regard to blindness. That's something that's going to be more long term. The company is operating this in trials currently, expected to have results in 2022. And finally, let's have a look at the financials. So we can see here again second quarter 2021, so the cash and cash equivalents for the business are around about $115 million as at June 30th 2021 compared to $24.2 million in December 2022. So, sorry, December 2020. So we can see that is a very significant, in excess of fourfold increase in cash that the business is holding. So Ocugen currently has 198.87 million shares of common stock. So cash-wise, the company is certainly very rich. Research and development expenses for the 3 months ended June the 30th, 2021 were around about $18.9 million compared to $1.6 million. So that indicates huge investments in the phase 3 in the co-vaccine, which so far the figures and the results are very, very promising. So we can see here expenses for the 3 months ending June 30th was 6.8 million compared to 1.8 million. Nothing to worry about there because the company is cash rich. One thing to note and one thing to be aware of, they are not currently generating revenue for any of their operations, and that's why this still is a pharmaceutical high-risk stock. The potential and the reward is good, but please be aware that there is also risk involved with investing in Ocugen. The next thing I'd like to throw into the equation is a rumour, and as we say when trading on the stock market, buy the rumour, sell the news. So this is for a tweet here I'd like to share with you from a verified user of Twitter, Mega Prasad, who is claiming to have some information, and she's tweeted, big breaking, huge clearance for co-vaccine expected after 15th of August. Government sources say all required criteria for clearance have been fulfilled. So again, this is a rumour, not confirmed, but certainly adds fuel to the fire. Okay, I'd now like to provide an update on our $1 Million Challenge. So as a reminder, just on the screen here, you can have a look at the summary of our strategy, which we are now in the end of week 1. So before I update you on the progress of week 1, anybody who's not aware of our $1 Million Challenge, just to remind everybody in terms of what was discussed in one of my earlier videos, strategy for the $1 Million Challenge is similar to day trading, similar to swing trading, but must include reinvestment and all previous profits into a new single trade to achieve the compound returns, and we call it compound return investing. I have released 3 additional strategies to look into this, and each one of them is designed to minimize risk. We also have a spreadsheet which has got color-coded signals in terms of potential buy or a risky buy. So if you look interested in further details with regard to our $1 Million Challenge, the description is for the more detailed video is in the description below, so please have a look at that. You can still join, certainly no issue there. It's very popular. As a community we're growing, and also we've had results come through week 1, so let's have a look at the good and bad of our week 1 update for $1 Million Challenge. So on the screen here, this is a good example of one of our members who carried out some trades. So these were for Mara, Tixamali XELA, CRISPR, Ocugen, Hood, Tesla, OCGN again, Sava twice, and the profits here on the right hand side. So this was one of the best performers we had. There was a profit on every single trade. First one was the best, 2,779, 41, 81, 60, 103, 60, 397, 75, 104, giving a total profit for trading on our challenge of in excess of $3,700. So this was one of our best performers. There have been many other success stories. Again, in trading, we know it's risky. We know not everybody is successful. So there have been people who have not been successful. We have close to 200 people in the challenge right now. It is growing, and my estimate is at the moment maybe 15% of us are ahead of target, maybe 20% are on target, and 40 to 45% a little bit below target. It is high risk, but we are trying our best to minimize risk, and so far I'm very, very pleased with results so far. Apart from some of the stocks that we're looking at, we are just carrying out a review today, and we're looking at some stocks that were trading sideways, some stocks that didn't really move upwards, and looking at the numbers and having a discussion. So if you'd like to be in now, join us on our journey for the $1 Million Challenge, please click on the description below, and you're welcome to join the community. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.